There he goes. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Let's keep this winning streak going.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth and get yours today.
Dub Nation Warriors Dance Team Calendar Day is all here.
Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
And you hope to be healthy to start the season. However, both teams find themselves at less than full strength.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Warriors, the athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Mr. Clutch out there with Curry. And it's Looney into the center position. Here we are, Brent, looking at this game tonight. Both of these teams certainly get after it on the defensive end.
Well, I'm touching your suit here, Kevin, and it looks like you got shoulder pads in there. You're going to need that. This game's going to be a grinder. It's going to be physical. These guys are going to bump each other around, and they play hard-nosed defense. So I would expect this game to not rise up in terms of the scoring column, and we'll see who's tougher tonight.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class, really trying to distinguish himself.
And I think MP is on track to execute. Maybe not quite where he expected to be, but there's still room for improvement in his game, and he's only a rookie. And all the goal stuff aside, MP as a rookie has been playing very well.
Kuminga, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. Pass to Smart. Outside, Bane. Smart with this screen on Curry. Bane for 3. Sinks the triple.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State. Outside Curry. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 6 on the shot clock, and he's good on the 3-ball.
So much attention on Steph. That really opens up the floor.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Memphis. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Bane finds Williams.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis basketball.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Smart passes to Jackson. Back to Smart. The Warriors pull it in.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Kuminga kicks to Wiggins. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jackson. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Looney. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jay.
Here's Aldama. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Count that one. Baines got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Lakers. Goes up the baseline, and that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2, they're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Aldama can't hit.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Shot from 12, and he hits the jump shot. 7 points in the game.
What confidence from Bane. Money from mid-range.
Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. Inside, here's Kuminga. Tries again, and the layup is good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Smart. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Kennard, he's checked in for Williams. Smart finds Aldama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now here's Curry. He has yet to score. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Curry for 2, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside, Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Green with a screen on Smart. There's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Smart. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Now, here's Green, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Hield comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Now here's Rose, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Anderson, a screen on Clark. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Green with a screen on Clark. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Anderson. Vince Williams is checked in for the Grizzlies. There's Mr. Clutch. Back to Kuminga. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Kennard. Jackson with the screen to the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
There's Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Edey's checked. Here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. Stephen Curry's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Brandon Pajemski. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Williams. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And Smart subbed in for Rose. The Grizzlies trail by 8, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Green, the screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. For the 3, it's Clark with the rebound.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Sean, thanks a lot. Sinks the three-pointer.
How many times have you seen this? You give Curry an inch, that ball's gone.
It's Smart with the drive. Bain, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't.
Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jonathan Kuminga has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with Mr. Clutch, and it's Looney in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. There's a screen by Aldama. Payne for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bain, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Stolen by Smart. For the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Good to see Wiggins out there from the corner. Just great rhythm on that 3.
Outside, Bain. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 4-point game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Looney. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jackson.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Smart. He's got 7. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the defender's right there, but Smart refuses to slow down and just stay.
We got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Pass to Edey. Here's Kennard. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Clark. Luke Kennard out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Edey. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Kennard for three. Drains the three-pointer. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moody. Smart with this screen on Green. Here's Aldama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. We got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Bane. Outside Jackson. Pass to Smart. There's a screen by Aldama. Bane, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Well, not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Here's Aldama. To the paint. Here's Williams. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 9. Kuminga kicks to Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Smart.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Goes back up. Goes up again. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Smart kicks to Bane. From deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bane's got 20.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Bane. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Wiggins. Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Bane against Curry. Bane, no good. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Mr. Clutch. Cans it from downtown.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Warriors shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Mr. Clutch outside for Curry. Bane with the steal. Here's the break. Outside Williams. Off target from outside.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Here's Mr. Clutch. They get it back. Looney passes to Mr. Clutch. Golden State moving it around. Another shot, 5 to shoot. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Mr. Clutch.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And a miss there on the triple from Mr. Clutch. Poke loose. Master Looney. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Smart. No coverage that time. And the Warriors lead by 13. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's obviously Jordan's Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. You know, I feel like you put them a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know.
Russell?
It's how long it took to get them, you know?
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.